Okay, Kevin, today we reviewed the extended scales. Those are the scales that stretch across one string. And these are mainly for your theory, but they also help build your technique. So you want to get your index and your middle index. So you want to play and say the scale degree. So 1, 2, 3, 4, there's your half step. 5, 6, 7, 8, there's your other one. Then you want to switch to the minor, which flattens or lowers the 3rd, 6th, and 7th. So 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 8. Then static scales are those that don't move, that stay in one position, and pentatonics are scales which omit 2 tones. So rather than 7 notes plus an octave, we have 5 plus an octave. So we're going to start with the major pentatonics, and I'm going to use a pick, I think you should too, and give it a little swing. So it's E major is 0, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2. Let's just review A major pentatonic. D major. There's your B shift right there. And G major, you'll shift your whole hand for the B string. The minors were the ones you thought were the majors, and they go 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 2. E minor. A minor. And you would use this to improvise in the key of A minor, putting them in whatever order you want. D minor, use your ring finger so that you're ready for the B shift. G minor. I tested your tablature reading. Tablature tells you what fret and what string, but it doesn't give you any information about the rhythm. It doesn't even tell you specifically what finger to use in your left hand, and I tell you that later. So I tabbed out a few classic riffs. I tabbed out Wish You Were Here, which just goes like this. Very basic, a little boring. It's longer than that, of course, in reality. I gave you Pretty Woman was the next one, and that goes... And then I gave you Day Tripper by the Beatles. Then we reviewed your harmony and your chord scales. So we reviewed this idea of the chord series, or chord scale, being 3 major chords, 1, 4, 5, and 3 minor, 2, 4, 6. And what I'm encouraging you to do this week is to play and say them. So E, F sharp minor. You can add rhythm, make it more interesting to yourself, make it musical. You could do a picking pattern or a strum pattern. G sharp minor, A, B, C sharp minor. Do them in reverse too. That's much harder for most people. And then when you do A, you were getting a little confused because of the root. So when you play an A chord, play root chord. So you realize the open A is the first note. And the second fret is B, B minor, C sharp minor. Same logic, new chords. D major, E major, F sharp minor. And then try to play it same in reverse. So this was all review. Starting next week, we should probably start diving into some tunes. So I would make a short list of songs that you love, or maybe you already have playlists on some streaming service and we can just sort through them and find some tunes to start working on. But you have the mechanics, you have some of the basic theory in place, and I think you're ready to start learning songs. See you, bud.